A very good morning to all of you and welcome back in the next session of MS Word, Microsoft Word, which comes under Microsoft Office. In the last session, we have discussed about some of the features of illustration, like how to insert the picture, how to insert the online pictures, how to insert the icons. Today, we will be covering some other parts of illustrations. So let me just share my screen. Have you all practiced doing that thing? See, because this is a practical thing which you cannot understand just by seeing what I'm showing you. You need to practice that thing on regular intervals. You need to practice whatever I'm telling you in the class. Then only you can come up with the doubts. Right. So for clarifying the doubts, you need to practice. Now, in the last session, we were discussing about insert menu, where we have discussed about how to insert the table, how to design the table, how to give layout to the table, and how those options came. But in today's session, before going to illustration, one important part was missed in the table. That is Excel spreadsheet. Now, if I ask you about what is Excel spreadsheet, what do you know about Excel spreadsheet? What exactly it is? The Excel spreadsheet. What it is? What is it is going to do over here? See, in tables, we have learned how to draw the table, how to design the table. But how that Excel spreadsheet is different from table? What is the use of that spreadsheet in our Word document? What do you know about that? We all have been using Word. No one can say that I have never used Word in my life, ma'am. That is not at all possible. You all are into college for assignments, for notes, for anything. You have used Word. So what is the use of Excel spreadsheet in the Word, and how it is different from inserting a normal table? Let's say if I'm going to insert a table, let's say I insert this table. And if I go to home and if insert, and if I insert a Excel spreadsheet, can you see what has happened? Okay, just 1 minute. I was placing my cursor on wrong position. So yes, let me place it here. What happened? In both the things, we are getting similar tables. So how Excel is different from inserting a table? We have two options, Excel spreadsheet and insert a table. So how Excel spreadsheet is different? If I click on table, I get two options. Two options as in design and layout. But if I click on Excel sheet, I'll get this sheet open over here, and it is the Excel document only, having all the features which are there in the Excel. If you will note, here if you see on top, you have this cover page blank pictures. On home, you have these format, style, layout, you have the style, design, how to design your page. All these things are there, but just look on the top ribbons. As soon as I click on the Excel spreadsheet, and you see a new menu got displayed. Can you see this new menu? This thing is of Microsoft Excel. The entire home, insert, payout formulas, data review, view, help option of the Excel are seen right here when you are editing the spreadsheet. Let's say, for example, if you want to calculate the data, we all know that is what is the use of Excel sheet. We all know that Excel sheet is used where we can use different formulas to get our work simplified. There are many different types of formulas which we can use, which is going to make our work easy. So when we go to Excel spreadsheet, let's say if we are writing some figures over here, that is the figure we have written. And if I want to have the total of this, I can simply use the formula. I want to have the total from row number A1 to A8. This is the total which I have. And if you will see here, you will get this formula. Here we have all the formula. Auto sum. If you click on this, let's see. If I click over here, if I click, I want average from this cell to this cell. I got the average. I want to count the minimum, maximum number. Maximum number is 89, like maximum number from here to here. Enter. I got the maximum number as 58. So you have all these formulas which are not there. If you click on this table, if you write the figures over here, let me put equals to sum. What I'm going to put, I do not have the formula when I'm inserting the table. Yes, we do have the options to use this formulas from here, but still on the table, we don't have this option when we directly insert the values. So if you want to insert any kind of numeric presentation where you want to work with the data, you want to use different formulas, there instead of inserting a table, you go with the inserting the Excel spreadsheet so that you can use all the features of Excel spreadsheet. So there are so many different, these are the function libraries. Auto sum, these are the recent use which I have. Financial, we have all these things. Logical, we have this. If can go with this thing, let's say logical test, whatever you want to enter into that field and you'll get the answer. You want to go with the text, date and time, lookup reference, maths, more functions, all these functions. We'll be discussing about all these functions also when we will go with the Excel part. But here, there are so many different features, so many different formulas which we can use if we are working on the Excel spreadsheet. And that's why I said that Excel spreadsheet is different. Okay, so here, that is why we use Excel spreadsheet rather than using inserting a table. Okay, Abhishek, we just started with the inserting a table and Excel spreadsheet. Like when we should use a table and when we should use an Excel spreadsheet to present our data. If you want to use any kind of formulas, if you want to use the Excel, all the features which are there in the Excel, if you want to use all those features, you can simply go to insert, click on drop down arrow in table and go to Excel spreadsheet. By clicking on Excel spreadsheet, you will get this type of spreadsheet. Along with this, on top, you will get the entire menu which you have in the MS Excel. You can use all the formulas here in your Excel spreadsheet. Once done, if you will click anywhere outside, you will be redirected back to your menu options which are there in your Word. In table, there was one more thing, that is quick table. Now here, quick table, it looks like this. You have some quick table already designed. You can change the values, you can edit this table, but they are the layouts which are already been designed. So you can take any of this layout if you want to insert. Sorry, if you want to insert this quick table in your document. Let's say if I want to insert this, I can simply click on this. It got inserted. I just need to change the values over here. So with this, we have finished with the table option, where we have just discussed about the designing the table, how to give layout to your table, what is the difference between Excel spreadsheet and the inserting a table, and what are quick tables. Now draw table, this also we did. So in drawing the table simply means if you want to draw any kind of table, let's say even if I want to divide this here also, I can use this. I'm just dividing this column, this row into two different columns. You can do it as many times or wherever you want to divide in any way, diagonal, horizontal, straight, flipping, whatever you want to do, you can go ahead. For example, I can even divide it into rows also. With this, we have completed with the table option. Second, in the insert option, if we talk about the insert option, we have already discussed about pictures and online pictures. Today, we'll be discussing about the shapes. If I click on this drop down arrow in illustrations, sorry, I just got disconnected. Let's continue. Okay, so here we were talking about shapes. So if I want to insert any kind of shape over here, I simply have to click on this drop down arrow. There are so many different shapes. You can use any one shape. Let's say if I want to draw this circle, I'll click on, oval. I'll click on this oval. There are two options. There is some standard size which has already been decided. If you just want to have that standard size, you can click anywhere and that shape will get inserted. So this is the standard shape, the circular shape which has come. But if you want some different shape, let's say if you want a bigger one or you want to draw a smaller one, for that, what you need to do is you have to go to insert, select any shape. Let's select the shape again, drag and drop. This is the shape. This is the oval. This is the oval shape which I have made. You can adjust the shape whenever you want to adjust. Now, as soon as I have inserted this shape, I am redirected to a new menu, that is format menu. That thing was not there when the shape was not inserted. Even if I am going to click outside this area, that menu, that option will get disabled. Now, in this format, there are shape style, word style, text, bring text front, back, selection, pane, and this sizing option. All these things are same as what were there in the design tool of the pictures. In the picture also, we got the same features. So you can apply these features. Like if you want to give different colors, you want to go with shape filling, you can select any color. You want to go with outline, you can select any color. If you want to see the shape effect, There are so many different effects. Let's see 3D rotation. You can make the shape rotate the way you want to. Word effect. Let's say if you are writing something over here. See that those things were not, if nothing is written, yes, if nothing is written, and if we go to format menu, the earlier time we were not having text pick and text outline because its text was not written. Now if we are writing the text, we will get these options, word style. So here you can write the text, select that text, and you can go for text fill. Let's say it's black. Text outline, let's say it to be green. The word is small, so it's the filling and the outline both are coming same only. If you go for any kind of pattern, then you'll see there is different step, the different effect of the text fill and the text outline. For text also, you have the same thing. If you want to give any kind of effect to the text, you can select the effects from here. Text direction, in which direction you want text, straight, horizontal, vertical. If you want to rotate the text, you can go with text direction. Alignment text, alignment here where you want the text to be placed, top, middle, bottom. Here it's selected middle. If I go with top, it will be on top. If you want to create any kind of link, the link part we will be doing in other options. So this link thing I'm not showing under format option. How to create link, we'll be working on that also. Sorry. Then comes is the alter text. If you want to alter your text, you'll get this box. You can write, your text will be altered. Position, where you want to position your shape, text wrap. If you want to see that the text is small, on left, right, top, bottom, the text should come. Around the shape, the text should come. You can go with the text wrap option. If you want to bring your text forward or backward, you can go ahead with this bring forward. If I click on bring to front, the text is already on front. Here, if we put an image, if we write something on that image, we have two options. That one, the content should come on the image should go back, or the image is coming front and we cannot see any content. So there we use this bring front and send backward. Selection plane, again, you have just one image inserted, so you cannot use the selection plane. If there are many images, you can adjust using the selection plane, like which image you want it, which place. Alignment, again, where you want to align top, right, left, center, bottom, middle. This image where you want to align, you can use the alignment tab. Rotation, if you want to rotate your image in any direction, like if you want it to be 90 degrees, left 90 degree, flip vertical, horizontal, you can go with the rotate size. If you have some specific size in your mind, the shape should be of 10 centimeter, enter. If I want to change this, it should be 5, enter. You can write the size over here and the shape will be changed accordingly. So basically this format option, which we can see in front of us, is used to format the picture, the illustration, anything which you have inserted from the illustration, online pictures, smart art, chart, shapes, whatever you have inserted from there, you will get this format option to format everything. Now let's say if I go for 3D model, again I'll get that format option. So all these, the parts which are there in illustration, that is icon. If I click on icon, I'll have various different things. Icon basically means, let's say if you're writing a phone number, you do not need to write phone number, right? You can simply use the icon of the phone and you can mention the phone number. Same way, there are different small icons which you can insert in your document, which is a form of pictorial presentation. The icons are the form of pictorial presentation. It is replacing the words which you speak. For phone number, it's not telling you to use phone number, it can use this. If someone is blind, you can use this option. If someone cannot hear, someone is on wheelchair. So this is the pictorial presentation. You know, in most of the malls, when we go, there is special rooms, special facilities for the disabled person. So there outside, they use these images, right? They use these icons only. They place these icons. They place these icons on the doors, right? And it makes it easy for us to understand that for what purpose this is. Let's say for restroom also, they put the icon of boy and girl. They hardly write boys and girls. They just put the icons and we see the icon and we understand. Same way, you can use these icons in your Word document also to make other person understand your message using the pictures. Next comes this 3D model. Again, if you click on 3D model, you will be redirected to this window. There are a lot of 3D models like furniture, clothing, autonomy, stickers, toys, celebrations, products, space. So let's see if I click on this emoji. I'll get so many different emoji. I can insert multiple emojis also, but let's say I just want to insert this one emoji over here. I'll select this. I'll click on insert. Emoji came. Now, why it is a 3D model is, see, you can make it rotate any way. You see, you are rotating it in any way, whichever way you want it to rotate. That's why we call it as a 3D image. You can see it's coming above, like it's looking exactly as if something is there. Can you see the difference in both the pictures? The one which is 3D, the one which is normal. If you want to insert any kind of these pictures, you can go to insert and 3D models. There are a lot of 3D models which you can select. In file, I don't have any. Yes, see, emojis, chemistry, autonomy, clothing, furniture, industry type, avatars, dinosaurs, animals, stickers, toys, tools, celebration, electronics, Microsoft products, biology, geology, space.
Ma'am, but we need internet for this.
Abhishek, I think you have unmuted yourself, but still you are not audible, dear. Please use the chat box. Yes, for 3D models and online pictures and icons, you will need the internet. Without internet, you will not get these options. So maths, 3D shapes. So there are a lot of options, and in all these options, you know, you will find a very good collection of pictures. So you can insert any pictures from here. That is 3D model. Now smart art and chart. Smart art is these things, like if you want to show a process, cycle, list of things, if you want to show relation among different things, if you want to show a matrix, pyramid, you can use smart art. Now the difference between smart art and chart is the pictorial presentation of the data and figures, while smart art is the presentation of the flows, process, hierarchy in the organization or wherever, maybe in the institute also. So that is different. In chart, you will get the Excel sheet, open with it as soon as you select any kind of chart, but in smart art, there is no Excel sheet open. Now in smart graphics, if we see, we have many different options. First is list. This is used to show that non-sequential or grouped block of information. So you can select any one. See, there are so many different list options we have available over here. You can select any one, it will get inserted. You can change the color, border, font style, text style, anything. All the editing is possible if you insert anything from Smart Art. Second is process. If you want to show any kind of process, let's say if I wanted to show you the process of decision making, you can go with this process. Now, there are some process or there are some things which are never ending, which keeps on happening. Let's say the process of communication. It is a continuous process. For continuous process, again, we have this. Okay, dear. So see, this is the shape I have included, I have drawn. Now to write on the shape, you just have to go to the shape, you have to do double click. Once you do double click, you will see the cursor coming on your shape. Now here in format, if you want to change any kind of style, let's say you want to go with this style. Then you see the style has changed. You can select the word style from here. Let's say this is the style. The style I have selected. This came because here for this style I have already used this text filling option. Let me select this. See, the style again got changed. So you can use this style for writing. You just have to do one thing, insert the shape, go to that shape, do double tap, and normally how you write on Word document, same way you can write on the picture also, on the shapes which you have inserted. Clear, Abhishek? Okay. Yes. So here we were talking about the Smart Art. Yes. So if there is a continuous process like which keeps on happening, as soon as we reach the first, again it will start. So that is, we can say, the process of communication. It is a continuous process. So in that case, you can go to illustrations, you can go to Smart Art, and you can select this cycle. We have hierarchy. Like the VP, under VP management, different head, different leaders. Under them, different team members. So this is the hierarchy. If you want to show any kind of hierarchy, then you can go with the hierarchy. If you want to show relation between two things, you can go with relation. If you want to show the metrics, let's say if we talk about the situational theory, there is participating, delegating, selling, and peak telling. So these are four different metrics which it have. Or if we go for the time management thing, where we have quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4, there we can go with this metrics option. Pyramid. If we talk about the Maslow's need hierarchy theory of motivation, it is in the pyramid form, like basic needs, then the next self-actualization. There are 5 different levels. So for that, we can go with the pyramid form. If you want to insert the picture, you can go to picture, like here, picture will be inserted, and you can insert the text also along with the picture. The same option was available when we have inserted the picture. Let's say if I click on this, and if I insert a picture, let's say I've inserted this picture. I've inserted this picture. If I click on this picture, I'll get that same option over here for the picture, that is picture layout. See, can you see the picture option which is coming here? The same picture option was there in Smart Art also. It was same. What it does, see, with the picture, it is giving you the option to write the text. See picture along with the text. Same thing, same option was coming when I clicked on Insert, Smart Art, and this picture. See the same things. So you can even use this picture option. That is all about Smart Art. Now, if we go to chart, in chart, we have a lot of different variety of chart. You need to decide which chart should be inserted in your document. Now, chart, if you are going to select any kind of chart, let's say if I'm selecting bar chart, Along with the chart, I'll get this Excel sheet because I cannot adjust the height, width, name, anything on the chart without this spreadsheet. For example, if I've inserted this chart, if I want to give any name, let's say, just giving some random name of the countries, India, Paris, USA. Now categories, what category you want to give? Let's say you want to show dose 1, dose 2, sorry, dose 2. So here we are showing the data that how many people are left for dose 1, how many people are left for dose 2, and how many are fully vaccinated who have got both the doses. So I can just write some random figures, 10.2. For dose 1, this is a random figure. Again, I can use. Can you see, as soon as I'm writing the data something, the graph is changing. Same way. So whatever chart you are going to insert, you will get this Excel sheet, and in this Excel sheet, you just have to enter the data and everything will be done automatically. Now it becomes very easy for people to understand the pictorial presentation. Right? If we are showing the population, let's say the graph is all about the population. Okay, sorry. Just 1 second. Yeah. So here in this, if I want to show the population, I can go to chart and I can click on pie. I want this to be in this form. So if I insert this, here that chart only got changed because I have clicked on the same chart. Just 1 second. Yes. Insert chart and let's go with pie chart. Same thing got inserted. Let's say if we are talking about the population. Indian population, USA, Pakistan, any random figures. Okay, here it is showing not sales. It's showing population. Write the figures, just see the changes which is happening. We'll just reduce, make it 40, 70, 20, and 10. Can you see? It came. The whole chart is divided into 100% it was, and 40% is the population of India, 30 is US, 20 is Pakistan, 10 is Paris. Same way it got changed. Now, whenever I'm going to change the figure over here, again, it will get changed. So this is the use of smart art. Now here, if you want to show the percentage, see the percentage is also coming. That you can choose from the chart style. 10, 20, 40, 30. So there are so many different chart styles which you can use to present your data in the chart or in the pictorial form. So whenever we want to talk, whenever we want to show our presentation, want to show our data which is having numbers, numerical figure in it, we always go with this option. Always use the chart option to present our data. Any doubts? Any doubts still here? Abhishek, you have any doubts here? No. Okay. So with this, we have completed the insert menu today. Complete insert menu is done. Now, Abhishek, you have one thing. You were not there in the last session when we were discussing about the table. So I'll suggest go with the all the options, explore all the options of table, how to insert a table, what are the different menus you get. Go with that in the next session. If you find any type of doubt, if you have any doubt, you can just ask me in the next session, because we have already done this table option. Now in the next session, we will be talking about these add-ins. Okay. Okay, dear. So we are done with today's session. We'll have our next session at 10:40, the third session of the day, and the next session is all about leadership, that leadership and influence, how leader should influence and how with his influence he can get the work done. So we'll be talking about leadership and influence in the next session. Till then, just have your break and get back exactly at 10:40. Okay. Okay, dear. Bye bye. Take care. Bye. Yes, table insert. Yes, in insert menu, we have already done the table option. When you will insert a table, you will get two more menu options, that is format and design. Just explore those options, how we use those options when we insert the table. Once you do that, if you find any kind of doubt in that, you can ask me, you can clarify your doubts in the next session of MS Office. Okay. Okay. Bye bye. Take care.